Everybody, my name is Ashley and I'm the creator of Vibes del Alma, and I'm here creating a video and uploading a video as a kind of flip through and review for the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle by Kim Krans. So at the very end of this video, I will be pulling out a card, kind of like a general reading for whoever's watching this. So hopefully it resonates with what is going on with you at the moment. Now, I will say that I didn't think this through because I got this deck, I think it was like a week ago, and I've been so excited about it. I just been playing with it, and I didn't realize that I did want to create a video to kind of show it off, so I kind of threw away the box. But I do have the book and I do have the actual cards with me. So even though I can't show you the whole packaging, which was amazing by the way, I can show you what cards are in this deck. So first, let's go ahead and start off with the book. So this is the book right here, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook. I love the eye. But anyway, so it's pretty, it's kind of, and in the back, you see the different symbols for the elements. So we have ether or spirit, we have air, we have fire, we have water, and we have earth. And they're kind of in the order of like least spiritual to more spiritual. This is more for Mother Earth and Gaia and being grounded in the material world, physical world. And as you go up in the different elements, the more spiritual you'll get. And that's kind of like the same order that was presented in this deck as well. The book is structured in that the most earliest card of the deck is Earth. I don't know if that makes sense. There's different sections, 5 different sections. The first section is Earth. Then you move up to the next spiritual level, which would be, what's it called? Water. Then you go to the other more spiritual one, which is fire. You go to the most spiritual element, which is air. And then you go to like the ultimate spiritual one, which is spirit or ether. And that's the way that this book is structured as well. So anyways, when you open it, this is beautiful. I don't know if you can tell too much, but it's kind of snake print. A white snake print, which I think white is a beautiful color. It kind of brings in together all of the different elements, all the different chakras, all different colors there. It brings purity. Anyway, so here we have a little story about the eagle meets the rabbit, and this is a great little snippet to read when you first get this book, just to get kind of like an idea of how these cards and these different personas can help, or spirit animals, spirit guides can help with whatever's going on at the moment. And it gives you a little bit of insight on her background as well when it comes to spirit animals. And then it kind of talks about understanding the deck here a little bit. Let's see, I keep flipping back and forth. I have like this twirly chair that, oh my god, awkward. Well, I have a twirly chair and I'm excited. Anyways, so then it kind of talks about this, humans, animals, divinity, and how they come together. Talks a little bit about natural selection and how you can kind of incorporate natural selection and the hierarchy of the food chain, and whether the animal is small or big, or if it flies in the air and can see everything versus a little mouse that it's in the earth and can only see a little bit. Like all of those different factors you can use towards your readings and towards what the cards mean for you, and that can also help bring out your intuition. Then it goes over earth and what they kind of embody, water, what that embodies, fire, what it embodies, air, what it embodies, and then we have spirit, and then we have the definitions that are in the back of this book right here as well, in case you ever forget. And then it talks about spirit animals. It talks about caring for your deck, what to ask it and when to ask questions, how to shuffle a card a day spread, past, present, future spread, the path, the obstacle, relationship spread, all that good stuff. Then we have deeper insights as well. It talks about the card order. And anyways, now we go into the actual cards. So like how I said, it goes to Earth, and then it goes over the card orders here as well. Then the next is, let's see, water. After water, we have fire. After fire, we have air. And then after air, the last one is spirit. Now, even though I don't have them in the order that is in this book, because I have been shuffling and using these cards, you can always go back to the book itself and put them in order. I like to do that sometimes myself whenever I want to recharge a deck. I do, or just give it like an extra love, because I feel like sometimes just putting it out in the sunlight or putting it on my selenite charging crystal is not enough sometimes after a little bit. So I like to just kind of put the deck in order from how it was, or if I am able to put it in order. That way, the energy of the deck that was originally in like put in with is there again. The cards are back in the order they were supposed to be at the very beginning. They're able to go back to their natural energy and are able to like recharge that way. So sometimes I like to do that. So anyways, it's in the order. So I'm just gonna go through the different cards. This deck is actually pretty nice. This is a snake. It's beautiful. It has sacred geometry there as well. And then the sign or the element is at the top. So this one is earth. And then this one is spirit. It's a sea serpent. Then we have the dragon, which is also spirit. We have a camel, which that one is, what is that? Fire. Oh, that's right. Then we have a spirit, phoenix, lion. I think I love her deck. I also have her tarot deck, which was actually the first deck that I ever bought. I should do a video for that one as well. I flipped through. But I love how she has like a small definition. In this book, I feel like she put in a little bit extra information. In the tarot deck, in the book, there is kind of like a little bit of a snippet of what it may mean, kind of like a general meaning. And then you can just sit and meditate with the card to see what else it might tell you. In this card, it has a general meaning, plus it also has how the swan would act if it's in alignment, how it would act if it's out of alignment, and things that you can do to be able to help you bring back that energy, bring back into alignment. So that's pretty cool that it goes that extra step in the Animal Spirit Guidebook Oracle. Just beautiful unicorns. I'm excited to read about unicorns. I've been really drawn to that lately, actually. Panther. But yeah, so this deck is pretty comfortable in your hands. It's very easy to shuffle. It's very nice. I feel like that's why I love her decks too. Like I just feel like they're the exact size for my hands, and I can shuffle it whichever way that I want. I can shuffle it this way. I can shuffle it this way. I can even go like this, but I don't really do that often. So, and then her colors are beautiful, and I feel like there's so much symbolism here as well, like with the colors and the different symbols in the back, and the fact that this is looking up at the sky. I want this, yeah, that way. I just feel like there's so much that you can draw from these cards as well. Even though they look simple and majestic and beautiful, they're definitely aesthetic, but they are filled with symbolism too. So I definitely love her cards. I'm wanting to buy her archetype deck as well, so maybe for Christmas I'll get it. But for now I have this one, and I have the regular tarot deck as well. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Look at the watercolor in the back. Sorry, I just got excited. But yeah, I love her cards. Let's see, a whale, fire ant, hyena. And I'm so sorry I don't have them in order, but the book does have them in order. So something that I actually did and I've been doing is I did the earth one already, so I'm gonna work through the other ones as well, but I like to read them from the beginning to the end of that little chapter or snippet and see kind of how it progresses, because I feel like it does progress. The least spiritual card or the smallest card would be the first one of that little element, and then it goes to the more spiritual or more in aligned animal, if that makes sense. So I feel like that was also kind of cool to see, but yeah, it's pretty nice. And I don't know if you can tell too much, but the spirit ones, yeah, you can tell a little bit in the video. It has like an iridescent, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, circle, which also brings in that little bit of mystical aspect to the cards, which is pretty cool. But anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these and I'll give you a little general reading for today. So let's see. So this is how I like to shuffle. See, they're very easy to shuffle. Let's see, what's a good message to kind of, which animal would be a good one? Let's see. All right. I think it should be, well, should it be that one? All right, so that card that I got is the raccoon. So right off the bat, the raccoon, what element is that? That is earth. So let's see, raccoon. All right, so here we have, it says talented, shadowy, in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success, sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask. It works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, generous friend, exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive, starving artist. To bring into balance would be to make new work. So sometimes we like to hide behind masks just because we feel like we're afraid, we feel like we're going to be judged, we feel like we're more vulnerable in that way, especially when it comes to things that we are truly passionate about and we hold close and dear to our hearts, things that represent who we are as people. So I feel like a lot of things that are kind of creative and artisty, whenever you present them to other people, you feel a little bit apprehensive to their reaction because they are a representation of who you are as a person. That creation came from you. And if if the other person doesn't appreciate or love or fall in love with your creation and your art, then you kind of feel a little bit hurt yourself because it is kind of personal. It is your personal creation. It came from your mind, your hands, your heart. So I think that even if there is criticism involved, it's always to grow. And, things that we create, they do get better and evolve over time. So when I started painting, for example, I wasn't that good at it. And now I'm a lot better. And I've learned to incorporate different paints and different techniques into my paintings so that way they do become better. And I still have so much more to go. I will say sometimes when people tell me, well, you could do this or you could do that, I feel a little hurt, but at the same time, like, that's a good point though. So I'm gonna take your advice on that. So I definitely think that whenever it comes to this card right here, the raccoon, wearing that mask, you feel like it's protecting you and it's helping you in a way, but it's really just doing you a disservice because you're not able to come out as who you truly are. And being able to show your face and show your work and present it is the best thing that you can do. This is not only going to make you more confident in yourself and your abilities because this is who I am, this is my art, and you're going to have that little sense of self-confidence within you, but it's also going to help you be able to speak your truth and show your truth to other people. And I feel like sometimes when we have a mask and we're not our true selves, it can actually also hurt our throat chakra in a way because you're not able to authentically be who you are. You have to hide behind something. So definitely make new creations, new work, and don't be afraid of what people have to say about your work. At the end of the day, you can either be like, I like what I'm doing already, or you can be like, I'll take that into consideration for next time. There's always opportunity for growth. So don't ever be afraid of who you are. People that matter are going to stay there. So, well, I hope that resonates with you, and I hope that you guys like this little flip through. And I will be uploading more videos for other flip throughs as well. And I will also be uploading other videos for general readings eventually. But thank you for watching.